What's up, guys? Week 1 with a new bench wave. We're doing some banded bench. 5 sets of 5 with a plus set at the end. We got Brian. He was my first ever intern. He was just benching there at the underground. He still trains with us. Myself going, I believe I only had 237 pounds on the bar today. Bands were crushing us. We also had the OVR. Here's Matt coming in with 205. I think this is rep out set. But we had the OVR set up on the bar. And I think just that crazy intent that we were trying to put into the bar, that we kind of just got fried towards the end. But I believe Matt gets 7 and fails on the 8th. And Brian back behind him spotting. You see Matt's wrist getting bent back there a little bit. We gotta fix that issue a little bit. But Brian and Matt are neck and neck with the bench. Matt's a little ahead of Brian in the squat and the deadlift. But Brian and Matt have a great rivalry. And we know this, training partners are everything. If you've got a guy that you're like trying to beat all the time, or you're trying to chase, yeah, it feels right there in the same rep, same spot basically. But if you're always trying to beat a guy, you've got good competition, that is everything. That's better than the best program out there. And then the weight for myself was definitely a little bit, it was too heavy. It was challenging. I'm not quite sure why I got so smashed by this. I didn't have a lot more on the bar than my training partners, and I bench a whole lot more than that. But this variation was killing me. I only got 5 on my last set. You can see I'm kind of extending a little too much there, not driving away from the bar, letting the bar roll sit too high in the hand. But did some Spoto press. You know, one thing for the raw bench, the banded bench gets kind of demonized when training raw. But I think it's just because you end up doing only bands for too long, and the groove gets messed up, especially if you're a beginner lifter. If you're not, you don't need as much technical practice, then it's okay to stay on the bands or the chains for a good while. It's okay if that gets switched up on you. But for a beginner or just anybody else, or even an advanced lifter, like I'm not a great power lifter, but I consider myself advanced. I think that it's a really good tool to do band bench or chain bench, and then afterwards hit a secondary exercise with straight weight to almost kind of like take the lessons that you learned from the accommodating resistance and then apply it to straight weight. And so that's the thought process we're going through there when we hit that Spoto press afterwards. But then after that, we did some rolling Swiss bar rolling extensions, kind of like halfway between a dumbbell rolling extension and a JM press. And we paired that. So we did 6 on that extension, and then 12 band push downs, and then 12 overhead band extensions. So it's a tricep giant set that absolutely just blast the triceps. We did 4 sets of that. Oh, and then I didn't talk about Mr. Sam here, Samantha. He is one of my good buddies that tags along once in a while to train with us. And I know him through jiu-jitsu. Here's me banging out some hammer curls with a 70-pound extra fat, homemade, welded up, pristine American pig iron dumbbells in the Ivanko shirt, of course. And then after the hammer curls, drop down, hit some shrugs, hang out some shrugs, and gotta love that, because you know it's not just biceps, forearms, traps, upper back, it's also a ton of grip. But you see Brian finishing out with some strong neck. We really love this product. It's a great product, really loaded up, but hope you guys enjoyed. This is our Wave 1 bench.